This is the guy that made Blockbuster go out of business, and he built Netflix into a $250 billion business. Before we get into the story, let's go back all the way to the 1980s. People are renting VHS tapes and they're getting them from sketchy corner stores. At this point, David Cook is an engineer in Texas and he sees the opportunity. The movie industry is booming, so he borrows $25,000 to build a computer system to track movie rentals, and he opens a family-friendly store. He calls it Blockbuster Video. It's organized, it's fully stocked, and it's open late. People absolutely love it. Families are lining up every weekend for their next movie rental. Within a couple of years, there's a dozen Blockbuster stores, and he eventually sells the company 2 years later to investors for $18 million. Investors bring in a new CEO. He's ruthless, and his name is Wayne Huizenga. He's fresh off building another company into a billion-dollar empire, and now he wants to do it again with Blockbuster. Huizenga expands like a madman. He opens a Blockbuster every 17 hours. By the early 90s, there's over 2,000 Blockbuster stores. Fast forward to 1994, just 8 years later, and Viacom buys Blockbuster for $8.4 billion. In 1994, technology is moving extremely fast, especially with the internet, and two computer nerds in California, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, they're starting to mail DVDs to people. They call this Netflix. They hate Blockbuster late fees. Blockbuster loves their late fees. It makes them $800 million in profits. Reed flies to Texas to pitch a partnership to Blockbuster, but the Blockbuster executives laugh him out of the room. Netflix keeps growing and Blockbuster keeps opening new stores. The year 2000, internet broadband hits and streaming begins. By the time Blockbuster reacts, it's way too late. They try to launch Blockbuster online, it burns and crashes. Blockbuster tries to get rid of late fees, but doing so means their profits go away too. Netflix really starts to grind on streaming. Blockbuster executives decide to dismiss it. They famously say, people like the story experience. The year 2010, Blockbuster files for bankruptcy, and they go from 9,000 stores to just one, and it's really a tourist destination. Blockbuster just becomes a memory for boomers and millennials. And Gen Z will never really know what it felt like to go to Blockbuster and rent your next movie. If you have suggestions about which company or person you want me to cover next, comment below.